Doesn't feel your way, shaking. Вот он, мой родной кораблик. Не продам, потому что не могу. Так. Да мне там надо вообще лететь. Типа опять куда-то в сраку. Благо маршрут у меня есть. И мой корабль способен прыгать на такие расстояния. Что я вообще крутой. Ладно. Can feel your pain. Что ж, надо еще одеться получше. То на прием ходить в этом, ну как-то некрасиво. Вот, модный костюм. Ля. Теперь я модный. А чё? Я там пристыковался, что ли? Блин. Блять. Нет, 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 нет. Господи, блять.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Greetings, Captain.
Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance.
You're back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice
No.
job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado.
Уверен, что...
Never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy? Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to It's imperative that you... If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Counted for. We're ready to depart.
Засадка, по-моему, одна, что ли? Мне кажется. Оля. Симпатично. Дается модный костюм. О. Ёпты, сука. Доска.
Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent.
Я вообще не спал.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. Yeah? Funny you're only bringing that up now. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god. I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything. What's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starview ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right?
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything.
Капитан
Captain
Рака.
Rokov is one of the most easygoing sea.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Конечно, конечно.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
With all the worthy causes in the settled systems, oh, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Забавный акцент.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change... Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple... In the unlikely event, in the even more unlikely... So, as you can imagine... Have a safe journey.
The ship's purser investigating any matters regarding the security of your items. Here for business or pleasure?
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? No, I can't. Sorry. I hear you. Maybe we can work something out. Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Please remain in designated passenger areas.
Просто какой-то чепухи наплел.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Види меня или нет, непонятно. Крадёнка. Что? Что? Я ничего не делал.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
Ты чё? Блин. Эх. Я же украл.
Gonna make you pay.
Как меня отвлечь?
Glad to have you aboard. Glad to have you aboard. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings. I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I haven't agreed to anything yet. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe. Need to think about it. I'm still willing to talk. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If we want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Отвернулась, она отвернулась.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just steal that.
Вор профессиональный.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the cruise attendants.
An open bar would have been nice. Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. So, what brings you aboard?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
That view is
Вы не о чем говорить.
Certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Star. His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Besides what I already told you. That's all then?
Have you tried the canopies? Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. It's for the Society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, enjoy the rest of the event.
Yeah, can we do this later?
Hello? Are you a member of the Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Nice to have met.
Интересного.
Quite a lovely starliner.
Ты что не знаешь? Ты точно что не знаешь, я уверен. Нет? Ну ладно. А вот ты... Нет. Вот ты, у тебя костюм такой интересный. Давай.
I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet.
Да
let
вы Землю
alone
видели?
the
Там
Earth.
был там пустыня одна вообще.
No? Then why the heck are you so interested in him anyway?
Просто интересно.
Well, that was boring.
Ладно, поговорим.
Are you a member of the society?
Ты, наверное, одинокая женщина, что ты знаешь.
Yes.
Да.
He's some kind of a top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
А ты?
An open bar would have been nice, but he's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Well, that was boring.
The society chair
I
has
certainly hope they
really outdone herself.
Давай, старушка,
He's been
сплетни.
spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Убивать мне его не следует. По моему кодексу чести, блин, если б я... Конечно. Не могу его. Варий Дубровский. Да, Варий Дубровский.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't
Да
like
ладно.
competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with.
Согласен,
What's it
согласен.
gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? Threats are useless on me. I've heard it all. What the hell? Dombrowski has us mixed up with the Crimson Fleet? Alright, you've made your point.
Да-да-да.
You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself. For getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the... Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost. The best part is, so on paper... I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Да, ходить искать этих челов, блин.
I'm sorry. You're reporting a security situation. I need to get back to my duties.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Это этот чел?
Pleasure.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event? Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? You've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through. Chief Sundin should be there. Once you're past Sundin, don't you have somewhere to be?
Gosh.
Any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
there's some heavy security protecting this area.
Hold up.
But judging
This
from the
area is
fact
off
that
limits to
this is the
passengers.
life support control,
Wait a
it
second.
certainly
You're
makes
Captain
sense.
Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Well, it appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
Сейчас я выбью из тебя дерьмо, чувак.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
Я уже иду в свою каюту.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12.
I was wondering if you were the
What a
cause of the
ridiculous
ship-wide
waste of space.
emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. I always took him for a fool. But I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over any evidence?
All passengers, may I
Claudia
have
said
your
that.
attention, please?
You sure?
The captain
Damn
has
it.
declared a
That means my
ship-wide
money's already
emergency.
gone.
Please
And
report to
Dombrowski's
your
going to
cabins
walk
in an
away
orderly
with a
fashion
fortune.
and remain there
I'm not
until
gonna
you
lie to you, I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet shit list. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I'll end up in jail. This is a lose-lose situation for me. So, I end up with nothing gained, but nothing lost. I suppose I can live with that. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Сейчас. Сохранимся на всякий. Ну шо, привет, главный гад.
Well,
Так,
well.
так.
You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide
Excellent,
emergency.
excellent. So,
Please report to your
before we
cabins in an
begin,
orderly fashion
let's review
and
the
remain
facts.
there until you receive further
First,
instructions.
it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Of course, of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose
Это крутой
this is
чел,
where we
да.
part company. Hopefully next time we meet, we'll be aboard the key.
And remain there until you receive further instructions.
Тогда пошел.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
You got... Haven't you squeezed enough out of me? You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Летать, летать. Хода.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Коридоры, блин, чертовы. Аккумулятор бегает не по коридорам. Хочу вниз спуститься. Как это сделать только? С лестницы вниз. Здесь. Явно не здесь.
Don't worry. This ship is equipped with 2 backups for the life support system.
Хорошо, я рад, что здесь никто не помрет. Наверное. Да ёпт.
I'm a little busy. Can't you see that there's...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
О, наконец-то.
I need to pack up and get out of here. What is it now?
Я тоже ухожу.
Hi, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Значит, ты заготовленная. Это другой.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
sure if those Marines have it.
С этим галбанком, блин. Я ему уже рассказал, да?
We can really make a difference. Another successful, and you saved the day too. I wish every job was so win-win. Here's the pay. Let me know if you want another assignment.
Да, точно. О, отлично. Заодно это задание выполнил.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Ой, засадой.
There you are.
Чё? Какой охуенный пистолет. Блин, я не должен был никого убивать. Так получилось. Засада в банке, блядь. Да серьезно, пацаны. У меня супер пистолет. Как наверх-то попасть? А, блин, умри ты уже. Трусы. Да, согласен. Трусы. Бэм. Все. Вообще охренел. Еще там кто-то есть? Жив, что ли, остался? Что есть?
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Я так это делаю. Я и так это делаю. Ты так пугаешь, чел. Это чё, чертов? Ладно, видимо, он ушел. Да, мне надо-то.
Something to report? You will be scanned as you enter the city.
This thing has seen better days, hasn't it?
Just lift off when you are, Captain.
Или можно и переодеться.
You require my assistance.
You want to kick back or find the last Nova? Box in the phone that will come in.
Трек. Ну что ж, пора поговорить с Богом.
Next
Весело.
time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Разговоры с Богом. Ух ты.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM class? Impossible. There isn't a ship in operation that can navigate that type of interference.
Yeah, Rook. Just like every other time we've gone on this worthless treasure hunt.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
I refuse to believe that we've come this far only to smash straight into a wall. I don't care what either of you think. We have to push through. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Yeah? Well, I got news for you. You're no damn picnic to work with either, so deal with it, Rook.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Я медленно хожу, медленнее, чем они. Почему не могу ходить, как они, медленно? Они вот так вот. Что?
Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? Well, that's because you'd be absolutely right. You see, everyone above you in the fleet is making more than you are off the same gig. That's why we're all fighting our way to the top. Understood? Good. Now, you might want to hand over that award before I have you tossed off the key. Just a thought. Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
О, так уже лучше.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my grab trap.
You, Captain.
Эти перипетии с двойными агентами, как я устал.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Доска.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted.
Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume? Nice work. Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity should be given to Lieutenant Duff after the debriefing.
If the evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our brig the next time you stop by the Vigilance. But for now, what do you have on Delgado and his little ragtag group of pirates?
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Kriggs' legacy first.
Nice work on the siren. You keep this up, this operation might finally get the folks at NAST to shift resources.
This mission is going to... It's good to have you back. Nice work. Let me take a look. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Kriggs' legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Kriggs picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. That it? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Find anything else? Okay, fine. 2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover. That information is classified, so even what I do know. Now, for the sake of your cover, it's best you work with what... We'll be here if you need us.
United Colony System Defense at your service.
So, where to next?
Ну и куда дальше?
How can I be of service, Captain?
Yeah?
Need to have Aludra take a look at this kinetic.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis.
Новая
Your
Атлантида.
connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Don't worry. We know how to deal with her type.
Good. It'll save you trouble if you can handle whatever she dishes out. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one
Я
more thing.
столько сделал, господи.
SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. Good luck.
Too many missions, not enough time.
Согласен. Много миссий, мам.
Jameson, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Да, этот корабль будет твоим домом. Ой. Престиж уже. Себе новые дюшки.
Please let me. You won't find a larger array. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with the selection.
Где ж ты здесь? Ла. Прикол. Оля. Чем мне 5 нужно всего одно. Ну это вообще капец. Ла.
I'm glad you came in.
Got a call? Someone's power kept going out?
Колодец. Жесть. Это Нижний мир.
Been up there, huh?
Я даже не знал про это место, пока мне по заданию не привели. На себя. Так.
Hello. If you're hiring, I could really use the work.
Не,
Oh
спасибо.
well. Can't blame me for trying.
Ну, прикол, что можно любого нанять. Это что такое? Че, компьютер? Привет. Сейчас мы... Блин.
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up.
Надейся. Ключ. Какие-то катакомбы. Здесь что? Угу. Дикий пиков. А, типа у меня этих. Понял. Нужно будет найти. Ну да, есть такое. Да, эти торговцы, это же Нижний город. Должно быть что-нибудь. Здесь это выход.
It's nice to see a friend. Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure everyone's comfy.
Everyone's
I tell
welcome,
it like
so
it
long as
is,
you keep your hands
and
to
I
yourself.
don't take any shit.
Understand? No causing trouble in here.
Опа. Это что такое за место интересное? Так. Ну-ка.
Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I got contacts all over. Stock, take your time. I got all day.
Бля, прикольно. Нужны дикпики. Нет.
Watch your back out there.
Спасибо. Здоровье. Интересно. Да. Физичный плащ. Смотрите. Это да. Прикол.
Having a good one?
Стилевая одежка. Такое место. Ты чем торгуешь?
Don't mind me. Just a weary man. Oh, Henry. But I don't just loiter around. Unfortunately, I'm quite old. But all you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. Stay out of trouble.
No, Lord, can't say I'll have what you need. You see something you like, just say the word.
Дикпики. Нужны дикпики. Супер.
Stay safe out there.
Там была эта дверь. Ёпта, здесь потеряться, как я не знаю как. Нифиг делать. Паш. Какой-нибудь Steam. Куда я пришел?
Nicely done.
Ух, чё? Что? Что-то напугал меня, чел. Штофера. Так, короче, тофера какой-то нашел. это шляпа? За шляпа. Ну, уж такая есть. Нужны патроны на мой пистолет. Да, спасибо. Только где они у меня, я не знаю.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself. Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled system. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned.
Happy to make a deal. Take your time. I got all day.
Че нужны какие мои припасы? 43 миль.
Take your time. I got all day.
Вот эти номера.
Absolutely.
Ух ты, выглядит прикольно. Хочу.
You need something else? I'll be here. All this stuff is legit. Absolutely. Hey, take it easy.
me know if I can help you.
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
Signed up for a test pilot program.
Stocks, you see something you...
But like these life
Take care.
rats, no way. Not me.
They're always about a million questions.
Sorry, I can't play right now.
Здорово.
You look like you need something, yeah?
I don't know why UC Security bothers with an office down here when they're clearly not interested in helping these people at all.
Я согласен.
Evening, ma'am.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for?
I'm not much for prayer,
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
but maybe it's like Tate. I was just on the wrong side.
And rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
There's more at stake than just your route. We're determined to get on that station, with or without your help.
I realize this is important to Delgado. I also know he would just as soon kill me to get what he's after. I'm simply setting boundaries to help protect my interests, while still serving Delgado's. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please. Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you. Fine by me. If this goes bad, the less I know, the better. And if I do get caught, there'll be nothing to confess to. Enough to be on the first name basis with the Marines working the comms. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend. I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you. Famous last words. But you do this job right, and who knows what the future holds. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars
Ясно,
when we've got enough
разговаривать не
threads to
хочешь.
buy the
Ну и
book.
ладно.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Keep it moving.
There's a loophole.
You will be scanned
Just have
within.
Так.
Hey. What can I do for you?
Ай. Что это такое? Где их найти? Угу. Вообще ни хера нет. Не срубите. Блять.
Warm up the engines.